In the Fox 7 Care Force, how one state agency is trying to change the narrative on younger veterans. The Texas Veterans Land Board has an existing program that's called Voices of Veterans, where they document the experiences of veterans from World War II to the present. Well, now they've started a podcast focused on the post-9/11 vet. And it's not just to document experiences, it's trying to influence the future.
I'm really excited to have Cassandra Melgar-Sede-Baca.
In an impromptu studio at the Texas Veterans Land Board, post-9/11 vets are telling stories. It doesn't look earth-shattering, but the Land Board commissioner hopes it will be.
We felt that it was important to reach out to Gulf War veterans and post-9/11 vets. I myself being one, I felt that we needed to get online, create a podcast, create Instagram stories about stories of success, because there's so many stereotypes about military veterans being broken. We thought it was important to change that narrative.
This series of podcasts is called Next Gen Warrior, and Dan Hamilton runs it.
The goal of the program is really to inspire veterans to know that their value is still very high if they continue to lead and they continue to serve in their communities after service.
The program started in August of last year. There are now 16 episodes, a 20-minute chat with a range of veterans, from high-profile leaders to the average grunt.
We are creating a platform for them to alter the discussion about veterans. What veterans want to know is that they're still valued, that they can still lead and they can still serve after the military. And this, I think, dialogue that we're having here is helping change the narrative, and it's showing them role models, it's showing them examples of success that they can then strive for after leaving the military. This is your platform to be able to talk about this.
These podcasts take on all the issues that we hear so much about.
If there's a veteran who's in a difficult spot, if they're struggling with PTSD, if they're struggling with suicidal tendencies, depression, I want them to know that there are veterans who have succeeded, who have continued to lead and continued to serve in their communities and have overcome those same exact struggles. That doesn't have to be the end of the road for them. That there are ways to either cope with, to deal with those different struggles, and that their life has value.
And this is very personal to the host. Dan Hamilton is a Marine vet with deployments to Iraq and Afghanistan.
One of the things that was kind of frustrating to me after leaving the service was I realized that a majority of the conversation surrounding veterans is about the struggles they face. And I wanted to say, hey, you might be struggling, and I personally fit into that category for a little bit, but there's a light at the end of the tunnel. And if we can change the narrative surrounding veterans by showing them that there is a way to overcome the struggles, then I think we can have a huge impact on that community, and also show the community outside of the veteran, kind of realm. The veterans still have a lot to give after they leave the service.
Next Gen Warrior goes out on Instagram and all the social media, and the Land Board's website as well. And there are more episodes in the pipeline.
These are very, very real challenges that we talk about on our podcast with real military veterans that have served in all of our military branches in all parts of our state. So we're excited that this platform is out there for the vet, and we welcome all vets to be a part of it.
At that time.
And the best way to connect with Voices of Veterans and Next Gen Warrior is at Voices of Vets on Instagram and Voices of Veterans on Facebook and Twitter, and of course on the Texas Veterans Land Board website.